starting the day. Gonna have fun on the farm today. Got a lot of work to do on the pond. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. Here. Right here, this is where we're doing the corn. Hey buddy, you catch anything? So there was this barn swallow that made a nest up there, you know, under the rafter. They're protected from the wind. I'll remove it once they've already had their babies and they've flown the nest and all that. I just checked these babies and they hatched. Cool, eh? I can't remember, but it's the third or the fourth day that these barn swallow chicks, and you can see them, they're getting a lot bigger already. Hi birds. Next day, let's check on these babies. Oh, they're getting fuzzy. They're getting fuzzy, but their eyes aren't open yet. Look how fuzzy they are. Peach fuzz. Let's get a peek this morning. Ooh, see, they're getting little feathers. Pretty soon, they're gonna be begging mama for food. You can see their beaks. There you go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's still all 5 there, so they're doing okay. Hey, horsey. How are ya? I'm petting him. Where you going? Come here. I don't have any food for you. You coming over? Come on. Percy. Come here. No, you're done? I'm always a little bit timid around the horses. I obviously have zero experience with horses. So I've, getting my courage enough to pet them and whatnot. And they come to me, and sometimes I give them apples when I have some, but come here, horse. Come here. It's okay. This white one's not very big. Like, it's not like the top of the head is just up to my neck. Beautiful things, though. Okay, you're a little scared, eh? You're beautiful white, though. Go check in with the blueberry patch. I got a little bit of gosling update for you guys because the goslings are getting big, and I want to start figuring out what exactly is going to be my approach to make them nice, A, and B, to make them guard geese. We'll also check back in with my darling in the garden to see what she's done in there, and I want to spend a little bit of time in the orchard area where the ducks and the geese are. I want to get some grass seed done in the orchard to cover up all that dirt. So that's going to be fun. You okay, Mango? Where you going? Where you going? Tango! Maggie! You okay, Maggie? Fuzzy! How you doing, buddy? You okay, buddy? Fuzzy! It's a beautiful morning on the farm. It's actually 16 degrees right now, but it's supposed to get up to 21 degrees Celsius. I'll put the Fahrenheit up on the screen, of course. And let's have a great day on the farm. Hey, buddy. How are you? You okay? Just decided to spend a few minutes in the blueberry patch here. This entire little fenced-in area is our blueberry patch. And over the past few years, we've planted 40 blueberry bushes. Some of them are doing very well, like this one is basically up to my hips. That one is very short, but you can see it has loads and loads of the flowers have already fallen off, and it's going to turn into fruit. Just loads of it. That's a weed right there. Lots of weeds in there. You can see this one here. It's very small. It's like it's not really doing that great compared with that one and that one. It's doing amazing. I mean, just look at all the little tiny fruits. I think we're gonna let Elvis and his crew out into the chicken yard today. Give them some time getting the bugs and the weeds and the grass and such. Oh, there's Maggie. Maggie! How you doing? This hunka burning love right here is Mr. Elvis Presley. Maggie, you want to go see the rabbits? Oh, it's Dexter. You're so fast. You're so fast, Dexter. Hey, buddy. How are you? Dexter, what are you doing? Got my special knife out. I am gonna go and harvest some artemisia for the rabbits because we have a boatload of wild artemisia growing on the property, and it's really good for the rabbits, and the rabbits absolutely love it. See, this stuff here is artemisia. There, all of that. Once it starts to get a bit too woody, and you know, by woody I mean like the stem itself is very hard and woody, then it's no good to the rabbits. But the rabbits will eat all these leaves. So I like getting huge bunches of this stuff, and it's just free food for the bunnies. Let's face it, I don't even have to buy feed because we got grass, we got dandelions, we got weeds, we got artemisia, and that just feeds the rabbits all throughout the summer months. You guys don't want no artemisia? What are you doing? Hello, rabbit. All the flowers in front of the barn are starting to look good. We got peonies, we got iris, we got lilies, there's lilacs. It's looking really good. We planted all this a few years ago, and it's looking really, really good right now. Bubbles here is extra skittish, and I stay in here every now and then to just chill out with her, relax with her, let her get used to me, let her know that I'm a nice guy. The front entrance to our chicken yard's coming in really nice. We've had some really good success using guard geese to protect our ducks. It's been several years now that we've had 4 Emden geese that free range with our ducks in the orchard pretty well every day through the non-winter months anyway. I've tried to duplicate that same setup in our chicken yard, and It was a little bit of a failure last year. The geese turned out to be too aggressive. I think I didn't bond with them properly. So this year, I'm trying to make sure that I spend enough time bonding with them, making them understand that I'm the daddy, and hopefully they won't be as nasty. Now, in addition to that, I'm not going to keep all 4 of these guys in the chicken yard. I'm probably just going to select one of them and keep that one in the chicken yard rather than keeping them together, because I have this thought that possibly why they become so aggressive is because they have a mate. And if the gander and the goose get together and they love each other, there's a lot of people that believe that geese mate for life. And if it turns out that they love each other and that's their mate that they've chosen, and then they want to have eggs and hopefully hatch their own goslings, that's definitely where the problem lies, because they become very protective and very aggressive towards anybody that wants to get close to their eggs. Goslings! Goslings! Got some fresh grass over here, guys. Yeah, got some fresh grass. I'm just giving these little critters some free space right now, and I'm monitoring the situation. I'm also 100% confident that my sheepdogs will not harm these birds. The cats, I think these birds are a little bit too big for the cats. If they were young or chicks, like chicken chicks, the cats will take them and eat them. But I also don't think that I want to put these guys in the chicken yard, you know, because the chicken yard's all fenced in. But that guy right there, Elvis, he's not going to take no guff, and he'll think that it's a stranger in the chicken yard, and he'll peck them and attack them. So I don't really want that until they get a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to monitor the situation. For today, I'm giving them a little bit of free time out here to get the grass. And it's nice. Molly! There's Molly. Come here, bud. Come. 'Cause. 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 ' This is what I mean when the goslings are following me around the farm. I think they're tired out right now. They're all just lying down. You know, their legs are not that strong yet. This is what I mean when I say the goslings are following me around the farm. Olive's hurting them a little bit, but that's okay. So fun. Goslings. Look at the way they waddle. It's so cool. They're like, because you know their little wings are only about that long, so it's like these little Tyrannosaurus arms. It's not always entirely easy when you're filming animals, especially with two free-range dogs. And I mean, you know, you just be patient, and I try to get really good footage. And it's sometimes you're filming and I got my camera out and I'm taking hours and hours of footage just to get like, you know, 30 seconds or something. But you got to really have a lot of patience when you're dealing with animals. Goslings! Goslings! Let's go, guys. Come on. Goslings! There they go. Look at them. Goslings! Let's go. Goslings! Goslings! Come on, guys. Goslings! Come on. Good guys. That's the way to be. Okay, Michael Jackson? How about you girls? You okay, buddy? How about you guys? You okay? Whoa, you got lots of eggs over there. You got lots of eggs. Okay, I'm gonna get those eggs. You got 5. 1 from yesterday and 4 from today. They're so big I can't even hold them in my hand. The 2 surviving turkeys are doing okay, I guess. Bunch of eggs from Elvis and his girls. I forgot my basket. But this is today's egg haul. So not bad amount of eggs for one day. Can't complain really. See, I want to get this little brown patch all fenced in, and then I want to get the rake and rake in some seed, you know, to get the grass starting to grow here. So what I want to do is put up a temporary fence, and then I got a bunch of bags of soil and I have a big bag of seed, and I want to just spread it around and rake it in, you know, so I can get the grass started to grow here. But I can't have the geese and the ducks wide webbed feet to stomp on the grass, you know? So I need to get a temporary fence going. The geese don't like the mule. Molly's staying right there because she's scared of the geese. Olive's my protector and my bodyguard, so she don't really worry about it. She just defends me against the geese. So as you saw, I just scratched the surface of all the soil here. I added a bunch of composted manure and I scratched all the grass seed in with the rake. And then what I did is I went around with this fencing. This is like a temporary poultry netting. And I wrapped the poultry netting right around the front here, so it's right on the edge of that dock. So even if the ducks or the geese from the water climb out onto the dock, they can't access the new seed. Oh, Fozzie's here too. Hey, Fuzzy. You okay, brother? Okay, Bobby, I hear you, bud. I hear you. I can see you. Yeah, I can see you. Hey, Dexter. Everybody's coming to the barn. Chunk! You gonna hunt some rats for me? Hey, Molly, you're gonna watch the cats for me? Hey? Protect them, okay? You gotta protect the cats. What's the matter, Chunk? You're done? What about you? You guys are done? You didn't catch nothing. This is no good, guys. Okay, Chunk? Why are you crying? You okay, buddy? Why are you crying? You gonna be like Fozzie? I just found a milk snake. It's not too big. There, I just scooped it into this bin here. I was also working in the garden with my darling the other day, just trying to get the beginnings of a new trellis. I built a couple new beds for her and she's been planting patola, which is like an Asian squash, and she really likes it and uses it in a lot of dishes. So I haven't yet finished this trellis, but at least it's the beginnings of one, and I'll of course share it with you once it's completed, how it's going to look. So my darling's been working hard right here. This is where we're doing the corn. She's got a whole bunch of corn that she's planted, and she's going to be putting in some squash and some beans, you know, like snow peas, not beans, snow peas. So this is all corn right here. This is all stuff that my darling sowed indoors inside the house, and you can see it has many weeks of growth here now. Same with those. So what she's doing, she's cutting little holes in the fabric and she's sticking it in there. We're putting a little bit of composted manure down in there, and then we're just going to make some rows. And then after that's done, we have a bunch of seeds that we're going to sow, and hopefully this will be a beautiful field of corn. I think what she's done is like every 6th or 7th hole, she's putting a squash, you know, like a spaghetti squash or a butternut squash. And then she's got some snow peas mixed in the corn too. So that's going to be, you know, the corn can just wrap up. I've heard people refer to that as the Three Sisters method. And we're just trying something a little bit different this year. This is not going to be our long-term corn growing solution, because the honest truth is that we've basically failed at growing corn for the past 3 years, and it's been kind of frustrating. A lot of it has to do with the shallow root system of corn, and you know, the weeds and the grasses that seem to take over in these beds that we made. So we got the landscape fabric down, but this is not a true silage tarp. I think a long-term solution, once we actually kill all the weeds under here with this fabric, is to remove the fabric, sow your seeds, grow your whatever, your corn in this case, and then at the end of your harvest you cover it again with the silage tarp. And that would just require me to invest in a silage tarp. I have no idea where to get them. I have no idea how much they are, but I know that one side is white, one side is black, and it's very thick plastic, and it's a lot different than this geotextile stuff. All of this corn that's already been growing for a month inside the house, so that's why it's already about 6 inches in height. There's 3 of the boys anyway. Chunk. Oh, there's Mango! My 4 boys! There's Fozzie, Chunk, Dexter, and Mango! It's always nice to see the 4 boys hanging out, you know? And I mean boys, tomcats sometimes they're called. They can be territorial sometimes, you know? They swat each other and whatnot. But our guys, once in a blue moon that's happened. But for the most part, they live harmoniously, I think. We still have a lot more work during this planting season. It's buzzing here at the farm. So much work, so much happening. And we're really happy to be able to share it with you folks. Really do appreciate you watching. And just a little shout out to all of our regular viewers and subscribers who are really supporting the channel. And things are looking up for the Hidden Spring Farm.